So here about a week and a half ago, every time I was driving or doing anything, I was seeing pine trees. I was visualizing pine trees. Like it was seriously like there's no pine trees where I'm at, but I was seeing pine trees, like in the mountains, pine trees, Minnesota pine trees. Pine trees, I mean, because I grew up in Minnesota until I was 12, so I was seeing those kind of pine trees. I seen them everywhere, like in my mind. Like in my mind, it was like I'm driving down the street, I see pine trees, but they're not pine trees. Like I'm, and then God comes along, and I'm thinking it's God, and He tells me, every time you think about Him, think about pine trees. So now I'm wondering if that was God, because Satan likes to come and pretend he's God. Because I just found out after my lovely ex sent me some photos of him in Oregon around the time that I was seeing pine trees in my mind. So, I've had a lot of spiritual encounters lately, things that I feel like moving are in and out of my body. And I've had a lot of like things like my head just does not feel right. My head, my body, my soul. I feel so sick. I'm just absolutely almost certain now that probably wasn't even God, but it was Satan that was doing that to me, because I feel like it was a torment, because my ex was seeing pine trees. He was actually looking at pine trees, and I was seeing what he was seeing. Isn't that sick? That's what happens when you're having sex with these people that are demonic filth. You get their demons inside of you, and it's hard to get rid of them. And now I've got a bunch of demons of depression and suicide. I guess it's the strongman demon. Fear. I really have fear. That's really, really, really bad. Everything is fear. I'm scared of everything. Scared of being alone, scared of the dark. I'm really, really scared of the dark. Like it's fixing to be dark soon, and already the panic is setting in. I don't like to be dark. I associate dark with being sexless, with being alone, and demonic filth. Already my stomach is really getting upset because I see the sun going down. So anyway, I just had to share that, how the spirit world works. So obviously it wasn't God that said every time you think about Him, think about pine trees instead. Obviously that was Satan that was messing with my mind. And the demons were using him and using me to showing me what he was seeing. That's how powerful this is. That's how powerful this is. I don't want to see what he's seeing. I already did that in dreaming, having nightmares about him having sex with Crystal. I already did that. It was terrifying. It was horrifying. It's messed my mind up. Like I'm cuckoo because of it. I don't feel like I'm getting better. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. I feel like I'm staying sick. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to get my help from. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of at my end. Like I'm just sick. I'm sick of everything. I'm just sick. I don't feel like reading the Bible. I don't feel like moving on. I don't want to go back to work again. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to lay down and die. That's all I want to do. Like I'm really, really miserable. 3 months in, and I'm still a wreck, just like I was the first day. I don't think there's getting any better. And if I went back to him and took him back in my arms to love him and hold him and touch him, I would still be sick. There's no help for me. I really don't believe there's any help for me anymore.